introduce them today. We're actually going to implement them in class لأنه actually we're going back to school. Okay? Soon. ماشي guys?
Yes.
Okay, so as we can see in lesson 4, level 9, we have different challenges. In each challenge, we have a new block that we can draw. ماشي هلا I'm going to show you the differences, for example, in A and B, and you guys will have to do, for example, C, D, and finally E on yourself. Okay, so E will be more likely like project work. Okay. Guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in A we have a new block called regular polygon. In B we have a shape. In C we have lines, we can draw lines. In D we can draw arcs. Okay. In E later on, we will have to mix between every single shape and draw our own game, our own, for example, scene. ماشي؟ This will be doing in school. ايه علي؟
أستاذ امبارح جربت أفتح كود دوت أورج بس ما لقيت يعني الليسون ما لقيت اسم الدرس.
بعدنا بنفس الليسن ما فتحت new lesson, so we'll continue to level 9 now. Okay, so I'm going to show you now what the differences we have in level 9. So I already said, and we have A, B, C, D, and E. So let's go to see A. What do we have? So this is it. The new block, it is called regular polygon. Okay. So regular polygon. Okay. So we have 4 parameters. So X and Y, and we have now sides and size. Sides and size. Okay, so this is different than rectangle and ellipse. Okay, so X and Y are same for every single shape. What are X and Y for?
Size.
No, X and Y.
Oh.
The beginning point where I want to start X and Y, what they are for.
يعني هم هنحط
Exactly, so
البوليجون
the position of polygon. Okay, so let's say I put 50-50, the position will be starting from here. Okay, now I have sides and I have size. Okay, so the size will be, for example, we'll talk about size later. ليش عم بتفلوا؟ Now sides. First, do you know what's a polygon? Do you know what's a polygon?
Yes.
What is a polygon? So these are different types and shapes of polygons. Okay, let me see. Okay guys, I'm going to take attendance بعد شوي. اللي بيكونش هون حنقص له علامات. اللي عم بفلوا. Okay, so these are the polygons that we have. Now we're going to learn how do we draw each polygon. Okay. So the triangle, how many sides does it have?
3.
3. So let me put, I'm sorry. Put this here and come back here. Okay, so we said, خليني اكتبها again here. So we have regular polygon. So we have X, Y, we have side, and we have size. Okay. So let's check this one. Let's say that I want to draw the first polygon at 50-50. And I want to draw a rectangle. How many sides do I need to have?
3.
4.
3.
Of course.
Triangle has no صح 3. So let's check how many sides does a triangle have?
3.
3. Okay, so let's keep the size 50. Now if I run it,
بس فكرت قلت التريانجل.
so can you see now we have a triangle? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's think of the second one, square. How many sides does the square have?
4.
Let's write 100, 100, 4 sides and run it. So let's give it more. So 150. Okay.
Yes.
So now I have two different shapes. Who can tell me how I can draw a pentagon?
There's 5 sides.
5 sides. Yes. So here I do it the same. So خلينا نرسمها تحتها. 5 sides. Now I have a pentagon. Okay, so how can I? Okay, so let's just do it. So here I have all the shapes that I need. So I can add. So each time I increase the sides, I will have a different type of polygons. Okay.
Yes.
So you see. Oops. Now let's try to do it like this 150 and 7. Oh, not 100. Okay. So we can have
Yes.
all the shapes that we need here. ماشي? Now the
Yes.
size, let's talk about the size. What do we mean by 50? Let's remove all of them. خلينا نقيمهم كلهم. So what do I mean? Yes, Lamar, what do I mean by all of them?
Stas, I didn't understand how you made the shapes different.
طيب, let's look back at this image. Okay? So a triangle, how many lines does it have?
3,
3. Square, how many one?
4,
4. And pentagon, 5. Hexagon, 6. Heptagon, 7. Octagon, 8. Nonagon, 9, and etc. Okay? So on code.org, we have different. So we have this function called regular polygon. Okay? We have X and Y, which will tell us the position of the polygon. We have the number of line or sides that we need to draw, and we have the size. Okay? يعني بتالت وحدة أنا I identify the shape that I need to draw. If I put 4, for example, it will be a square. If I put 5, it will be an hexagon. Okay? هلا أنا مش حافظ أساميهم. Pentagon 5, 6 hexagon. Okay? Good, guys?
yes, yes,
So from the third parameter, I can identify the shape of the polygons that I need to draw. Okay?
yes,
واضحة للكل؟
yes.
All good, guys?
بس مش كتير.
يلا حرجع عيد بس حلا شوي. خليني احكي حلا احكيني بعد الصف. حلا صفية الدين، سمعتيني؟
Yes.
او احكي استاذ علي. لا احكيني الي،
Okay.
احكيني الي.
Okay.
ماشي. اوكي خلينا نرجع نفكر فيها من هون للريجولار بوليجون. So I have a function called regular polygon. Okay, it has x, y sides, and it has the size. Okay, so x and y will tell us the position. Good. يعني it does not have to be to do anything
Yes.
with the shape or size. Sides is the lines. Sides are the lines that I need to add. Okay, so for example, rectangle, how many sides have? Or let's say a triangle. How many sides it has?
3.
3. Okay, so for example, if I put 3 here, what it will draw?
A triangle.
Triangle, exactly. Okay, if I put
Okay.
4, let's say square, how many sides it has?
4.
4. يعني if I put 4 on the sides, what it will draw?
A square.
Okay, so this is it. يعني أنا if I want to go back to code.org, this is what I'm exactly doing here. Okay, so let's say 200, 200. Let's say 4 here. It will draw. So you see here we can identify which shape I need to draw. Okay. Now if I
Okay.
click run, I will have square. So let's say I will make it 12. Now I will have this shape. Okay, so every time I increase it, let's say 16, it will start looking like circle. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Let's cheat this. So I can draw point, ellipse, we already know it. Point 200, 200. Do you know, we're not going to use it, بس خلينا نشوف شغلة. Okay. Some more functions we have. So non-stroke, we know that we used it to remove the edges. صح ولا لا؟ Non-stroke, we used it to remove the edges, correct or no? Guys, سامعيني أو لا؟
أستاذ.
ماشي. طب now we have something else called stroke weight. What do we mean by stroke weight? Do you see now the edges? They are thicker. So every time I increase the stroke weight, the edges will be bigger. Thinner if the number is small. ليه ما عم تكتبهم؟
When you
So if I increase the number here to 10, for example, look what will happen, okay? So I will have very thick line. If I decrease the number to 1, for example, I will have thin. So if I put it 0, what will happen?
It will remove the edges.
Yes, exactly. It will do same like I did in non-stroke, okay? Also, I can change the color of the stroke. So let's say I will put it 5 and put it blue. Now the edges will be blue. Okay. So let's say I want to change the fill. Where is fill? Now I have edges blue and the color is yellow. Okay. Can you see did you see what we can do now?
Yes.
Everyone? أي
Yes.
حاجة? All good? Now the best part and all of this will be actually we all gonna implement them in school in the lab, okay, when we get back, because we're going to go back in school in semester 4, okay? So I'm going to be there to help each one of you and to see who's actually understanding and who's not. Okay, so this is basically the new functions here. So now let's go and see the shape. What do we have in the shape? So this is the shape. So the shape has 4 parameters, 6 parameters. Yeah, wait. So I have, so let's see them, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, up to xn, yn. So let's click run. So what does x1? So let's write here 2 or 50. Means, so let's try to remove all of them. You see nothing is happening. Now let's say I'm going to draw another line for 0, 0. And I click run, so I have only one line. Okay, let's try to add another one, so 0, 200, and see what will happen. Okay, now who can tell me what we are doing here? مين بيقدر يقول كل وحدة شو هي عبارة عن شو؟ Guys, so let's see. So draw star, connecting shape, so not limited. So يلا مين بده يقرا؟ مين بده يقول لي what are the x's and what are the y's؟ عم تسمعوني ولا لا؟
Yes. أستاذ عم بسمعك بس الصوت كتير كتير عم بقطش.
عن جد؟ طيب we have now shape x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and we can keep adding up to xn, yn. So this is in shape, we can add as many x's and y's as we need. Okay? So if we put, خلينا, let's go and try them one by one. Okay? Now, if we put, for example, only x and y, shape x and y, what will happen? So let's put it 50-50. What do you think will happen here?
To change the position?
No, nothing will happen. It will draw only 1 point, okay? You see the point?
Yes.
Okay, so let's add another 2 parameters. So let's say x2 will be, for example, 100 or 150. Where it will be the x2, y2. So this is 100, this is 50. It should be here, okay? and it will draw a line like this. Okay, so if I click run now, I will have straight line. Okay, now let's say I'm going to add another x and y. So let's say I'm going to put it like right here. So this is 150. Now I will have a triangle. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so if I add 150, this is exactly what it's going to be. Oh, not 150, 100. Okay, you see? Does it make sense or no?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so let's say I want to draw a rectangle like this. So let's try to draw the green rectangle. Who can help me drawing the green rectangle? So what is the first point? What is the first point of the green rectangle? So we're talking about this. We're going to draw this. This rectangle.
Can you
What-
repeat the question?
What is so we have 3 points, okay, for this rectangle.
Okay.
Okay, what is the first one?
The green.
Of the green, it's 0, 0, okay? So it starts from 0, 0,
Yes.
okay? So this is the first point, okay? So I need to draw a line like this. So this is the second point, for example, and this is the third point. Okay, so let's try for 0, 0, 400, and this point should be 200, 200, okay? Now if I click run, I will have this shape. I need to put fill color before it. Fill green. Okay.
Yes.
طب who can help me draw the blue one? So what are the points of blue one? We have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So first point, what it should be? This one is what?
0, 0.
Yes, exactly. This one is what?
400, 400.
لا 400, 0. The y is 0. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And the middle one is 200, 200. Okay. Now let's put fill at the blue. Now we have the second one. Who can help me draw the yellow one? يلا حدا من الشاطرين.
أستاذ we draw
يلا خليني
shape
بس خلينا put cycle. So the yellow one, I have this point, I have this point, and I have this point. Okay. So first I need to put shape. So the first point is how much?
is 0 0.
No, 0 0. لا ما عندي 0 0. انتبه على البوينتس. So I have 1 2 3.
That's 200.
Eh? 0 400 is the first point.
Yes.
Okay, second point is 400 400, and last point is 200 200. ضايعين حاسسكم.
Yeah, and
بس أنا
we
بعد ما فهمتهاش كتير.
400 on 0. Oops. أوه. شو صار عنا هلا؟ طيب okay, here we go. Okay, a triangle, how many points? So triangle, how many points
3.
it has? Okay, 3. I need in shape to identify. So in shape, I need to identify the position of each point. Okay, so for example, this is point 1. Okay, this is point 2, and this is point 3. Once I do have 3 points, it will link the points together. So for example, if I have a point right here and a point right here and a point right here, it will link the points together and draw the rectangle that we need. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, who can help me drawing the last one, the red one? So these are the points. I'm going to mark them in okay, in the black. Okay. So I have this point, I have this point, and I have this point. Okay. So who can help me drawing this one? So the middle one is what? Is how much? Middle one should be 200, 200. Okay. Then I have 400, 0. Then I have 400, 400. والله رجعنا غلطنا نفس الغلطة. Okay, guys.